Hello, this is my project for custom program 7.4D task. Uh, so here I'm in the program.cpp file. I included the splash kit library which is essential in this project, and I have pub cpp file, player cpp file, planet cpp file, and lost in space cpp file, and their header files. So in the program.cpp file, I load the resources of the game bundle provided in Splash Kit library. So as for the project 7.40, I choose to add extra header file as a planet cpp file and its header file. So let's go through the planet header file. In here, this is the header guards. So I included the splash kit library and vector library, and this is the vector namespace. So I create an enumeration in a planet kind to manage the planets which shows in the display. The purpose of this is showing a random planet in the game screen, and I have future intentions with this because when the spaceship got near or got past the planet, currently in my game it increases the level by 1, but we can develop this project to show the distance to the nearest planet, and create end screen, and in the end screen show the maximum level that show the number of planets that spaceship visited before the end of game. So in here, to store this planet data, I create the struct planet data, and inside it is planet sprite. This is used to draw the planet. So this is boolean planet visit. This boolean detects whether spaceship goes to the planet or not, and this is planet kind. This is the planet kind enumeration. So this chooses the planet kind. It means Mercury, Venus, or the planet in our solar system. So this is my forward declaration of created struct and procedures to the planet cpp file. So in the planet cpp file, I included the splash script library, and of course I included the planet header file. And in here, this is the bitmap which is to create a bitmap of each planet of kind. So basically, when this function runs and it takes the parameter as kind, it if the kind is equal to Mercury, it returns the bitmap version of Mercury. This is how it works, and this function is the new planet data, new planet function. It gets input parameters as 2 doubles x and y. This x and y is essential to position the bitmap in the map. So yeah, first of all, I create the planet data result struct, and I store the kind random planet. This code line select a random planet from the available 9 planets and stores in the kind. And so this is where I created the bitmap. So in here you can see the planet bitmap. This function has been called inside this. So it returns the bitmap version of this random planet. So this is how it works. So in here you can see the draw planet procedure, which has the input parameters of planet data and planet draw. This is the update planet procedure, which used to update the planet. So the next modification I did was adding the planet data struct inside the game data struct, and I created a timer. So then in here, this is the lost in space cpp file where the most of functions run. So in here I included the splash script library and the header files of the rest of code files, and in here you can see I create a minimap in the game. So this is the function that helps to draw the minimap, that draws the minimap. So this is a type called point2d, which is in SplashKit. It's a type. So I create the type minimap coordinates, and it takes using parameters as power up data struct and its file power. I used PO. So this create the point2d type temp. So in here the float x and float y means distance from the power-ups to a fixed point. So in here this used to enlarge what we call it, like adjust the size of the large map to the small area of minimap. So it basically this helps to show the whole scenario happen in the large map inside the minimap. It's like the opposite of enlargement. So for that point2d type, I store the values of minimap x coordinate and y coordinate, and I retain the result. So in here, in drawing minimap procedure, I call this, and this draws the minimap. So when it comes to the timer, I created the time struct. I add the game timer into the game data struct. So this is my timer, a new game. This is game struct. In this new game function, I created this timer. New game timer equals create timer. So the timer name is timer, which is inside this create timer function. So after I created the function, I started the timer, and in here in the draw HUD, which I used to display the HUD, I created a double time elapse, and it takes the it calculates the time elapse since the starting of the timer to the present, and it stores in this double, and this double I converted to string, and it shows in my HUD, as you can see in my promo video. And in the game proposal, I suggested that I'll create a dynamic what do you call it, a dynamic fuel gauge. It means like it decreases with time. When you pick up a fuel can, it increases again, but when I am trying to do that, I encountered several problems. That code line supposed to come in here, but I encountered some errors. I mentioned them on the project file, and in here inside check collision procedure, this is the procedure we previously used to check the collisions with power-ups. Basically, this is the procedure which detects whether the spaceship picked the power-up or not. So as like that, I created this for loop to check whether if the spaceship goes through a planet or basically visited the planet or not. So if the spaceship visited planet, then planet count equals planet count plus 1, means a 1 point added to the planet count. That's what we show in the HUD as planet level. Thank you.